Hi everyone, we're here with a bonus core narrative episode for you, and today we're just going to be looking at the PS5 event happening this evening, and we're going to be talking about our predictions for it. So I'm here with Noah, and we're just going to have a look at what we think might turn up in today's live stream. So we've already got a few games confirmed. So we've got, of course, Assassin's Creed Valhalla, that new one. We got Godfall, which was announced a short while back, and we've also got Outriders, which was announced a short while back as well. But what other games do you think that we'll see, especially in terms of like sequels?
So for me, I think that PlayStation will definitely reveal the new sequel to Horizon Zero Dawn, because it was one of their best-selling PlayStation exclusives and it did really well. So I think it would be smart to release something which was top tier straight from the beginning.
Mm-hmm. Also, on top of that, it was a while ago that it came out, so there has been enough time for them to develop another one, because we haven't really seen anything from Guerrilla Games. It is Guerrilla Games that make it, isn't it? We haven't seen much from them in a while.
I think another PlayStation exclusive that they could bring out is God of War, because how long has it been? 2 years now since the last one came out, and that's also another PlayStation exclusive, which it is like top 3 which has come out.
True, but I think it's too soon. Personally, I think they'll probably give it a little bit more time for God of War. So I think that will be a later release, in my opinion. So I don't think we'll see it, but yeah, it's a possibility. I think the most that we'll see of it might be in a montage or something. They might show a clip or a bit of promotional art, but I don't think we'll have any sort of proper look at the next God of War. I do think we'll get just changing completely. I do think that we will get a car game. It's been a while since we've had a proper big car game come out, and I think we'll see either Need for Speed or something similar to Burnout that I want to show off, because it's missing. It's missing. And we'll probably get a few other sports games as well, such as FIFA or the NFL one, or what's the...
What, 2K?
Yeah. I think we're definitely going to see a whole bunch of shooters. I mean, I know that Outriders is a shooter, but that's more of a sort of sci-fi shooter, like got powers and stuff. But I think that we will see the usual Tom Clancy Ubisoft ones, like things similar to Rainbow Six, the Division, and so on. We always get bombarded with those, so I think we'll see at least 2 or 3 of those.
Do you think there will be any JRPGs that will come out?
No, I don't. The reason being that Square Enix have an event coming up in summer, and Square Enix at the moment is sort of leading on the JRPG front. And I think that's when we might get the announcement of a possible Final Fantasy 16 or what's next for 7, and that will see Babylon Fall or something like that. The other game that they were working on that they showed off at E3 like 2 years ago. So I think that they're going to be holding that back for now.
Right.
What I do think that we'll see is RPGs like Mass Effect. I think we'll see a sequel to Mass Effect. And I know that they say that Destiny 2 is supposed to be on the PS5 as well. It's supposed to be coming across. So, but that's not really a new game. That'll be more of the same.
How many new IPs do you think we're going to get
announced today?
Yeah.
I think we're looking at least 5.
Right.
At least 5 new IPs. And when I say 5, I do think that there might be more, but some of them I do honestly think will be stuff like a new Tom Clancy game. So technically it is a new IP in that it will have its own title and its own gameplay and stuff, just like the Division is different to Rainbow Siege and stuff like that. So I think it might be new in that way, but it's not that new. It's stuff that we've seen before, and it's from a similar sort of ilk. So I think that a bunch will be like that, and then we'll get like 5 really, really new ones. And I think that a few will be children's games.
When I mean like new, I mean amazing like new IPs. Like how Horizon was like amazing new IP.
I think we'll get one.
One.
I'm not looking hopeful. I mean, Outriders is sort of a new IP and it does look good. Godfall did not impress me.
Let me see all the games which came up with the. Look at all the new IPs which they created during PS4, but I don't know.
It's not that many. It's not that many.
Compared to PS3. But
It's not that many.
when you think about
Mm-hmm.
how replayable the games are, like how open world they are,
Mm-hmm.
I understand. I kind of understand. Because like when you got Horizon or God of War, where you can just.
True, but also, but I feel like, and this is the problem that I think that we have with games in general is
The need for going
It's-
open world, not still.
no, it's the continuous recycling of old IPs. I feel like we're doing the same thing. That they're doing the same thing as Nintendo's been doing for ages, pumping us out Zelda, Metroid, Mario, and Sonic isn't Nintendo, but over and over and over and over and over and over again. And you know, I say we need more new IPs, and I really do hope that they do deliver 5, at least 5 at least, and 5 top tier ones. But I guess we'll have to see. When it comes to the technology, I think that we're going to see some VR stuff. I know that Facebook have made massive strides in terms of virtual reality, and hopefully Sony will have done similar. So we'll see some new stuff there. I want to see some also motion stuff. See any new technology to do with that. Whether it's going to be more sort of handheld stuff, whether it be strapped to people or stuff like that. I haven't actually looked much into the motion game stuff recently, but I know that the Switch is experimenting with new ways of doing it. I don't know if you've seen the recent adverts with the big circular thing or the strap which you put around your leg. So I know that there's much that can be done with that, and I think that definitely going in on the sound. Did you watch the that technical event that they had earlier this year, where everyone thought that there was going to be a massive reveal and stuff, and it ended up just being loads of technical stuff?
I think I did.
You glimpsed it. Well, if people had to stop moaning and actually listen to some of the stuff that they said, when it came to audio, what they're proposing for audio, matching your ear, like scanning your ear and all that sort of stuff, it could change like gaming and entertainment as a whole just forever. So I think they might give us a little update on that. Even they said that they're not quite sure exactly what they're doing with it yet. So hopefully we'll see a bit of an update on that. How do you think it's going to look? Because I'm guessing that they're going to reveal the actual console today. So what are you expecting?
So you got that one where it has the massive dip in it, that concept art, which everyone thinks about, talks about. Normally, PlayStations are kind of simple, but
yeah, they're pretty sleek.
Yeah,
they're pretty sleek.
So I'm not too sure about that one, but it'd actually be kind of cool if it looked like that. I'm not gonna lie. I know a lot of people think
I can't stand that.
I think it's interesting. I think it's interesting.
It's interesting, but I can't stand it. I do think it will be bulky though, because for
all the stuff
that's in it, yeah, and the ventilation that it sounds like it needs, it does sound like it's going to be bulky.
I hope it's not going to be a box like the Xbox. I hope it's not like that.
It will almost definitely be white and black though, with blue lights on it, because that's what the controller looks like, and the controller always matches the console. Always has color wise. So the first the PlayStation 1 controller was grey like the console. The next one was black like the console, and the one after that was black like the console. So I'm.
How do you think it's going to? Because I honestly, every sometimes they bring out a new one, I'm just like.
I think where it is, it's going to have. It's going to be a bit more similar to the PS2. I think, in terms of a bit more. Sorry, did I say PS2? PS3. I think it's going to be a bit more curvy.
Curve.
I don't think it's going to be flat or box-like. I think it's going to be more curvy, more sleek. So, yeah. So, those are our predictions for this evening.
And they're probably going to be wrong, but, you know.
You never know. They might surprise us.
Do you think they're going to give us another Star Wars game?
Yeah, that's actually what I was just thinking. I think they might, because from what I've heard, along with Fallen Order, they put loads of other games into development as well, so hopefully we'll get a glimpse into other Star Wars games. And I'd also really like to see an Infamous game.
I was about to say that.
I know Sucker Punch have been busy working on
Ghost of Tsushima.
But I think even if it's just a bit of promotional art saying, yeah, we know that this happening and it's in early development, I think that would be cool.
Do you think if they give us a glimpse of Infamous, do you think it's going to be on Cole? Or do you think it's going to be on a new character?
I think it's going to be a new character, but feature both of the old characters. Yeah.
Cole fan.
I still think it's being super hopeful. So, those are our predictions for tonight. Let us know your predictions in the comments. And watch out for the video that we'll post in a day or two looking at what predictions we got correct and which ones we got completely wrong. That's all for now. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and until next time.